Hey guys, Pignorance559 here. I hope everyone had a swell day today. It's already the end of the day of Wednesday. Um, we got a new episode today, and I wanted to share a couple of videos with you guys today with the hard hitting and in your face concrete evidence so you can see for yourself. Because the last thing I want anybody to say about me is that I was crazy, and that's why you always film everything. You always keep a camera on you or a body cam on you. Cameras will save the whole he say, she say. Um, I wanted to share a couple of videos with you guys so you guys can see for yourselves um, how law enforcement is here throughout the Tulare County region, no matter what city, Porterville, Lindsay, Visalia, you name it, here in the 559. This video that I'm going to share with you guys is going to be on a Tuesday, December 12th, 2023, and it's at 3:17 p.m. Okay, it's when I walked inside of the Porterville Walmart. Okay, I went in there and peaceful, non-hostile, as always. And I went in there peacefully and I asked for my photos. And some lady, I forgot her name, but she said to come back because she said they were going to be ready. So when I went in and when I asked for my photos, um, when I asked for my photos, um, this the lady was the lady and some other lady, but mainly some female MOD manager on duty. Once she saw the photos of the cops, she saw photos of the sheriffs and the female correctional sheriff deputy Olivia Arellano. Once she saw the photos, she saw them. I asked back to, can I have my photos, please? Once she saw them, she said, "You need to get out of here." This is what she said: "You need to get out of here. You're being hostile and threatening." She turned everything off. She grabbed her stuff and walked and left. Now, I want to show you guys this video. I want to show you guys this video, and I want you to please pay attention to how that little city in the city of Porterville works and operates in cooperation and collaboration with local law enforcement, how they work on infringing your all-American civil rights, okay, your all-American constitutional rights. That lady lied. She said that I was going to attack her. That's what she was saying. And I couldn't believe I couldn't believe the lies she was spitting on the telephone when she was on dispatch. She was on the phone on dispatch with some lady, and I want you to see, because this is it's a violation. It's not a crime when I walk into a Walmart and I ask for my photos, you know, and she just right away she sees the photos of Sheriff Mike Boudreaux, the female sheriff correctional deputy officers from Porterville PD. Once she saw the photos, she looked me in my eyes and said, "You need to leave. You're being hostile and threatening," and leaves and dials 911. I did not commit a crime. I did not threaten the lady, and I sure as hell didn't even try to attack her. And I want you guys to see this video, because once the officer showed up, I was telling them, look at the video. This Walmart has cameras everywhere. Never once did I threaten her. Never once did I try to attack her. I just came to ask for my photos. You guys have no right to be going hands-on with me, cuffing me, and taking me inside, you know. And I'm going to show you in a bit. I'm going to show you in a bit where the Porterville PD officers took me that same day. Okay? Go ahead and check out the video, folks. And right after that, I'm going to show you some more videos. Check it out. Just walked up to the front. I'm trying to get my freaking photos printed out of these corrupt cops and sheriffs and COs that I've been getting death threats from. And all of a sudden, this thing's broken down. But it wasn't broken down yesterday. They're full of shit. It's law enforcement reaching out to them, telling them not to make my printouts. See, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Everywhere I go, I got photos of cops, sheriffs, corrupt COs, CHP officers sending me death threats, dude. So I need proof and photos of it all. And when I go back there to get my photos, this lady right here, that lady right there, tells me to leave. She tells me to leave because I'm being hostile. And I told her, how am I being hostile? I'm asking for my photos. I need my copies so I can protest and show evidence. But these racist white folks right here, they seen the photos of all the cops and sheriffs, the evidence, and right away, biased, super biased, dude, get out. That we're gonna call the cops. I said, call the cops. But I've committed no crime, nothing.
I want my protection. So don't record me, bro. You could get, don't be fucking recording me, bro.
And don't be cursing at me either, dude.
They asked you nicely to leave, bro.
That's the thing. I have the right to know why I'm being kicked out. I'm asking for my photos.
Hostile, bro?
I wasn't. I have proof of it. Right when I walked in, I have proof of it.
You gotta go, bro.
I don't have to go. I'm asking for copies of my photos of corrupt cops and sheriffs sending me death threats. But because these white folks in the back saw the photos, they said I need to get out. And I asked why. I've committed no crime. I didn't do nothing wrong.
It's cool, bro. I mean, if he's coming, bro.
Let them come. But this is getting old. Everywhere that I go to ask for these copies, no one wants to copy them because these are police officers and sheriffs here in Tulare County, and that's not okay.
What copy are you talking about?
It's right here, the photos, and that's not okay. That's not right.
We don't even know you, bro. You're not even.
You don't have to know nobody. Someone can ask for copies, but just because she sees that they're cops and he sees that they're sheriffs, the photos that I have evidence, and they don't want to make the copies, that's a form of racism and bias. That's not okay. If you're gonna kick me out, if you're gonna kick me out, you gotta tell me why. Someone has to have committed a crime. Someone has to have been hostile. Something bad had to have happened. But this is not okay. That's not okay.
You're harassing me, bro. You're recording.
You came up to me. You came up to me. All I'm asking is for my copies of photos. I have the right. Wow. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, did you see that? Do you see what I'm talking about? Wow. I did not like the way I was treated inside of that Porterville Walmart. Now, as you can see, I hope you paid close attention. You paid close attention to that video, because ever since that day, I begged. I told the officers, can we please get the video? Get the video inside Walmart, because every Walmart that you enter, doesn't matter what department you're in. You're at the frozen section, the toy section, the fishing, hunting gear section. Where I was at, the photo section. There are cameras at every angle, forward, backwards, left, right, at every angle, okay? And you can clearly see, and I wanted to prove to the officers when they showed up, this lady, that lady that you guys saw in the video calling, she lied. She said that I was being threatening. Total bogus lie, dude. That I was gonna attack her. Another total bogus lie. So I told the officers, look at the video. You can clearly see me coming in peaceful and non-hostile, and I'm just asking for my photos. And that lady did exactly how I told you guys. She saw the photos of all the officers, and right away she went from being peaceful and nice to biased, evil, and tyrannically corrupt, and decides to dial 911. There should be laws passed where you cannot be dialing 911 on someone just because they need photos of officers that have been oppressing upon me. I've been getting death threats, and I have the right to get the photos so I can be outside protesting with my signs. You don't dial 911. Why do people like her dial 911 on people of color, blacks and browns in specific? Why? They dial 911 because they want cops to show up and respond so they can shoot and kill you. Okay? And I kept imploring when the cops came, hey, that lady lied to you. She dialed 911 for no reason. You know? The machine wasn't even broken. I mean, if she was out of pocket. Absolutely. Hands down, out of pocket. You don't dial 911 just because you don't want to print some photos. You don't dial 911 because you're a huge supporter of the thin blue line, blue Nazi flag. Especially when a customer that walks in has committed no crime. Okay? So, wow. Did you guys see the video? Did you guys see the guy coming around trying to step to me and trying to be all intimidating? I'm like, dude, this little weasel Doesn't even know, dude. Just one, and that's it. He's going to sleep, you know. But I kept my cool. Okay, I kept my cool. And did you see how he was cursing at me, like this little chump, this little weasel, dude? You know, just trying to add fuel to the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is what I want to share with you guys. And in specific, in the city of Porterville, you need to be careful with that city in Porterville. That little city is just totally tied with law enforcement. These people drop down to their knees and worship those blue Nazi officers. Okay? And they do cooperate in collaboration with local law enforcement, including FBI and ATF. Why? Because fathers, what? Single fathers can't, well, we can't, we can't be owning firearms? But last I checked, the Second Amendment is mostly what America's built off of. You know, the right to bear arms. We have the right. So my message to the Porterville residents, if you're a father, if you're a hardworking father, single father, or a father who owns firearms, whether you're single or by yourself, raising your children alone or with a partner, be careful. Be careful, because Porterville, there's narcs everywhere, dude. It could be at your job. I'm telling you from what I've been through. My store manager for my previous jobs, store managers, your coworkers, they're not your friends. They're there to get close to you. They want to go to your crib so they can get information out of you. Okay? There's a lot of just gun grabbing, gun lobbyists, narc and informants in the city of Porterville. Okay? In the city of Porterville. As you guys can see right here, this narc right here was upstairs. I know you guys seen his face from my previous videos, from my older posts of videos, and that's his mom. Okay? Got Nuestra Familia ties from back in the day, and then they became informants. Okay? It's just unbelievable. Okay? They're shocked because I caught them. I've been keeping track of it all. So this is the officer right here that went hands-on with me. Him and one of his partners. This white guy right here. That's him. Okay? And you know what they did? They unlawfully detained me, then they unlawfully arrested me. And guess where I'm at in here? I'm inside of the Porterville ER emergency room. This dipshit right here, Captain Dipshit over here, Captain Gun Lobbyist, Captain Operation Disarmament, okay? This guy right here, he arrested me, took me to the ER, and him and some female nurse were imploring me. He put me in a room with the nurses, and they were demanding that I take my clothes off, fully naked, put on a gown, fourth, lay my ass on a fucking gurney, because they just want to tie me down and take me to the mental hospital. How about that? How about that? Be careful, ladies and gentlemen. If you are a father who is with somebody or single and raising children and you have firearms, dude, be careful, because Porterville is full, I repeat, is full of informant narcs. They don't care about you, your bosses, your co-workers. They're there to get information out of you. Okay? They'll put informants upstairs or next door to you. Okay, they did it to me at my old apartment complex where I was living for 8 years straight in the city of Porterville. Okay? I'm going to show you guys this next video where they sent me. Okay? Again, guys, whenever you're having an interaction with police, especially in the city of Lindsay or Porterville, these corrupt blue Nazi pigs, let me tell you, you better have a body cam or you better have a phone on you, and you better be fucking recording. Okay? Always record, because the last thing you need is for them to tell you that you are crazy. Oh, mental issues. Oh, he needs to be at a mental hospital. No, you record. You have rights. Let me show you the steps of police entrapment an abuse of power when it comes to Tulare County law enforcement when they target gun owners, single fathers who own multiple firearms. Watch this video, folks. You'll see where he took me and where he was trying to take me afterwards. You see this officer right here? So the officer is telling that lady that I'm 5150. She keep answering, I'm not 5150. I shouldn't be here. This is a waste of tax dollars, dude. And I still need to file my complaints. These cops over here violated my civil rights, dude. To the max, again, over and over again, and it's getting old, dude. Look at this guy, dude. Look at him. All right. Wow. You guys check out that video? That's right. Those two male officers, including some female officer, who are officers from the Porterville PD. Everything was moving so fast. They were coming in. When they came and responded, I was trying to move my phone this way so I can hear what she's saying at a good, safe distance, because parties do have to be separated. But this officer, the guy that you see here, him right here, he kept getting close to me, and I said, "Hey, give me space, bro. What are you doing?" And he just kept coming towards me, and then went hands on with me. He had no right. He had no right to go hands on with me. Peaceful, going in for some photos. A crime's never been committed. Just total abuse. Total abuse of power of the badge when it comes to these Tulare County blue Nazi pigs. So as you see, what was their next move? They tried to move so fast, they cuffed me, and they took me out, and they put me in the car. Where did they take me? As you saw in the video, they took me to the Porterville ER emergency room. What was that officer? As you can see, this officer right here, him right here, he was speaking to that female nurse, the short one you saw there to the left on the video. He was telling her that I'm 5150, and I can hear when the doors would open, I don't know what the hell he was telling them, but you could just hear the subject a lot. Guns, guns, guns. Oh, this guy has guns. Like the nurse is talking. I'm like, what the hell? And then I can hear him saying that he feels that I'm 5150, and I have just bringing up the whole gun thing, the subject of guns, but it had nothing to do with why I was at Walmart. I just wanted my photos, and that's it. So he was verbally consulting with that female nurse, and what he was telling her is that try to get him, just tell him to take off his clothes. And they tried to come into the door. Dude, they kept me there for like 3-4 hours, bro. 3 to 4 hours, man. And I was like, what the hell, dude? Let me out of here, get me out of here. I don't want to be here, bro. Like, I shouldn't be. This is a waste of tax dollars. And I let him know. I said, hey, officer, I forgot his name, but I called him by his name. Forgot his badge number, but he works for the Porterville PD. That fucking blue Nazi piece of shit. Peckerwood, white supremacist. I let him know what you're doing right here, right now. You are, by definition, a tyrant, a gun lobbyist. What you're doing right now is you're trying to disarm me. You're telling that female nurse that I'm 5150, dude, just because I want some fucking photos? You piece of shit. I said, everything about you right here, right now is un-American, unpatriotic. This here right now, this is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. What you're doing right now, you're violating my all-American civil rights, my constitutional rights. You violated them right here, right now. You brought me here when no crime was committed. Now you're trying to tell her to get me. Him and her are telling me to just take off your clothes, Mr. Sanchez. This is what they told me. Take off your clothes, get fully naked. We got a gown for you. Just put it on, and then we're gonna bring a bed. They thought I was stupid, bro. Like, and I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna bring a bed? Yeah, it's just a gurney. Lay on it. You're gonna be naked, but you're gonna have a gown. We're just gonna tie you down, and we're gonna take you to the mental hospital and ask you a couple questions. These sons of bitches, these fucking sons of bitches, dude. The city of Porterville, what the Porterville PD officers do. They were trying to take me to a mental hospital to try to say that I was 5150 just so they can disarm me and take my guns away from me, to take away my rights to bear arms. Everyone in America. Again, since we're on the subject, I don't care if people did time in county jail or a state penitentiary. Once they did their time, I don't give a fuck what they did. Everyone has the right to bear arms. Hell, here in America, we got a fucking president who's a fucking rapist, who slept with fucking minors, raped and touched minors. He's got how many fucking felonies, President Trump? He ordered the storming of our U.S. Capitol by how many white supremacists? All that shit. If that motherfucker can be president of the United States of America, motherfucker, everyone still has the right to bear arms, dude. So what am I saying in so many words, dude? It's not just the Republican Party here in this nation. It's just law enforcement here throughout our Tulare County region, the whole state of California. We'd say the whole nation at this point. It's out of fucking control. It's out of fucking control, and laws must be passed. Fuck red flag laws. That shit to me is bogus. Anybody can say, well, you can't come in here. Oh, I feel unsafe. It's bullshit. But you motherfuckers can't keep an eye on these fucking white boys who are doing all these fucking mass shootings? But you steady want to run up on me on a motherfucking Walmart just because I'm asking for some photos when no crime has been committed. Trying to say I'm 5150. That is not okay. It's just, my goodness. I just wanted to share that with you guys, okay? It looks like I'm running out of time of recording, but wow. They tried to take me to the mental hospital. Can you believe that? My goodness gracious. Unbelievable. I'm going to go ahead and show you this last photo. The same way I went to the Porterville Walmart, I went to the Tulare Walmart to get my photos and watch how I was treated. Nothing but just good customer service, and nobody dialed 911 on me just for asking for my photos. Check out the video.
While I was in here getting my photos, how was I? Did I ever yell at you, curse at you, or anything like that, bro? Did I get aggressive or anything? Nope. See, the Porterville Walmart, they banned me. Well, they hit me with they called the cops for no reason, just because I was trying to get my copies. They're for protesting. I just wanted to make a video to clarify so the judge from Porterville can see. Did I ever yell at you or curse at you, bro? To get these photos?
No.
Nunca.
Perfectly
So
fine.
I want to say thank you I have to drive all the way from Porterville to Tulare just to get my copies. I want to say thank you for not calling the cops on me, almost trying to get me shot. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So you have a great day, man. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
You too. Let me.
Wow. How about that, folks, huh? Saw the difference? Did you notice it? Well, I did. It's the type of encounter every customer is supposed to have when they walk into any retail grocery store establishment, no matter where that store is located here in America. Wow. So now you see the same way I walked in there, that's how I walked in there at the Porterville store. You know, I went in there asking for my photos, and once the lady saw the photos of all the cops and sheriffs, I said, I need those photos for protesting. There's this female correction officer who got in my face once, and the same female correction officer who tried to flinch at me when I was passing by, like if she was going to punch me. I got tired of it because I was filing complaints to the Visalia TCSO, and all Mike Boudreaux would do was swipe it under the rug. Ain't nothing happened here. Ain't nothing to see here. Okay? I got tired of it. I was pissed off. And I had every right to be upset and pissed off. But look at that. Look at that. I had to drive literally from the city of Porterville all the way to the T-town, Tulare, just to print out more photos. And what do you know? They were the employees there at the Porterville Walmart were peaceful, respectful, non-biased, and that were simply doing their job. They could clearly see the photos, and they still printed it out for me. They didn't pass judgment. They weren't being biased. They weren't doing favoritism and cooperating with police entrapment tactics. They just printed out my photos. I paid for my photos, and as you can see, I thank the man. I will never forget him or his face. Very good employee. He don't care who you are, what's going on. He's just there to do his job, you know. Nonetheless, that man, you can tell clearly he goes by the book, and I thanked him. I thanked him again after the video. I said thank you. He goes, damn man. I was showing him the videos too. He goes, man, that's not right. That ain't cool. He goes, we're not gonna do that here. You can come in. You can print out as many photos as you need. He goes, we're not here to call the cops on you. You're clearly not committing any crime. You're not looting. You're not stealing. You're not hurting or threatening anybody. There is no reason to be dialing 911 on you, dude. If you have to, just come here. You can print out your photos because we're not going to be calling cops on you just so you can get shot. You know? So, anyways, folks, I wanted to share this video and episode with you guys. I hope it educated a lot of the fathers out there, and especially a lot of the fathers out there in the city of Porterville. Be careful. If you are a gun owner, you're a big gun enthusiast and a huge supporter of the Second Amendment, like I am, and you like to purchase a lot of firearms, dude. Be careful, because the city of Porterville, local police, law enforcement, including the sheriffs that are in the city of Porterville and Lindsay, their only sole purpose in operation as a part of their organization, they love to disarm fathers by any means necessary. And I just thought I'd share that with you guys. This is Pignorance 559 here. And as always, guys, it doesn't matter if your skin's brown or black. Be proud of who you are, because that is how God made you. Okay? You are special, and you are worthy to live this life fully, financially, and abundantly. Brown pride, black power. I love you guys.